Hello students, welcome to my e-learning classes. I am Vidhan Krishna. Today in this session, I will continue in the series of narration, that is part 4, change of interrogative sentence, that is reported speech into indirect. Students, in the series of narration part 1, 2 and 3, already I have discussed what is direct and indirect speech, their application, and the general rules to change direct speech into indirect speech. In narration part 3, we had learnt how to change assertive sentence into indirect speech. Today in this session, I am going to discuss how to convert interrogative sentences into indirect speech. The basic rules like changes in person of pronouns, changes in verbs, changes in time and distance related words like this changes into that, these into those, tomorrow into the next day, etc. That is, above mentioned rules are mandatory for converting direct speech into indirect speech. All these things I have already discussed in the series Narration Part 1, 2 and 3. Those students who haven't seen Narration Part 1, 2 and 3, do visit on my channel Vidhan English Classes. Today we will discuss some specific rules or special rules related to conversion of direct interrogative sentences into indirect. Now first of all, let's discuss what is an interrogative sentence. Those sentences which ask questions are called interrogative sentences. It's very easy to recognize an interrogative sentence, as interrogative sentences ends with a question mark. Example, what's your name? Are you happy? Etc. Students, when you report a question, you no more report it in the form of a question, but in the form of a statement. For example, he said to me, whom does she want to contact? He asked me whom she wanted to contact. See how the question mark is removed from the reported speech and the reported speech is presented as a statement now. Students, in English, there are two basic types of question, WH and yes-no question. Yes-no question starts with auxiliary verb or modals such as do, does, did, can, may, will, shall, has, have, had, should, is, am, are, was, were, etc. Example, is he happy? Have the students played? If suppose I ask you, where are you going? Can you answer in yes or no? Where are you going? Yes or no? No, never. But if I ask you, are you happy? You can answer in yes or no. So yes no question case may response can be short in yes or no. Second types of interrogative sentence, ऐसे प्रश्नवाचक वाक्यों के आरंभ में क्वेश्चन वर्ड होते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, who, what, where, when, why, which, whom, whose, how is exception. All question words begin with the letter WH and the possible answer is wordy. WH question are also called open question. In case of WH question, reporting verb, when we report in indirect speech, changes are as following. Say to changes to ask, says to asks, will say, will ask, said or said to asked. Sometimes their reporting verb can also be changed into inquired of or queried, questioned, demanded. Be aware that of is used after inquired or demanded only when reporting verb has an object. Queried का प्रयोग investigative sense में and demanded का प्रयोग when explanation is desired. Just remember this. Students, you must know indirect narration is always in assertive form. To change direct question of the reported speech into indirect, the basic rules are as follows. The reporting verb said to is changed into asked, demanded, demanded of, inquired of, etc. The conjunction that is not used for the question word, as question word itself does the work of joining. The verb of the reported speech goes after the subject. A full stop is used in the place of the question mark. Now let's see some examples of the first type of yes-no type question case. यदि रिपोर्टेड स्पीच का पहला वर्ड प्राइमरी या मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब हो, इनडायरेक्ट बनाते समय इफ या वेदर का प्रयोग करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, रवि सेड टू हिम, आर यू गोइंग देयर? रवि आस्क्ड हिम if he was going there. Let's take one more example. I said to my friend, will you go home today? I asked my friend if he would go home that day. So said to changes into asked because said to is reporting verb. It is question case, yes no question case. Said to will change into asked. And will here will change into would. In place of inverted comma, if or whether will be used. So I said to my friend, will you go home today? I asked my friend if he would go home that day. Here you is second person and it will change according to the object of the reporting verb. So here for friend, he comes here. I asked my friend if he would go home that day. Today is time related word. This will change, this expression will change into that day. So indirect speech में subject जो है पहले और verb बाद में लिखा जाता है. Indirect question में subject plus verb का word order रहता है. Direct speech में verb plus subject, that is the word order. For example, Ravi said to me, will you stop? Ravi wanted to know of me if I would stop. Hari said, is Rekha coming here this week? Hari inquired of me if Rekha was going there that week. Hereafter said there is no object, but we will consider, हम लोग मान लेंगे an object. Me मैंने मान लिया है. Hari said, is Rekha coming here this week? Hari inquired of me if Rekha was going there that week. Here is will change into was going there. Here this is distance related word that will change into there. This week this will change into that. Demonstrative this will change into that. Atul said to Hari, did you buy a book yesterday? Atul asked Hari if he had bought a book the previous day. Let's take one more example. Anita said to Richa, can you help me today? Anita asked Richa if she could help her that day. Now let's see the second type WH word question case. Example, Ravi said to me, how is your father? Said to reporting verb change into asked. So Ravi asked me how my father was. So said to here will change into asked. Reporting verb into asked. Ravi asked me how my father. How? The reported speech question word will come here. It will act as joining. Will not use that here. How my father was. Next example. My mother said to Ria, what are you doing? My mother asked Ria what she was doing. I said to her, when do you do your homework? I asked her when she did. Here do present tense which is into did, past tense, present to corresponding past tense, simple past. She did her homework. Hope you understood how to change interrogative sentences in indirect speech. That's all in this video lecture. See you in the narration part 5, how to change imperative sentences into indirect speech. If you have any question or suggestion, do write in the comment section. If the video helped you, please like and share so that other students can also learn, and do subscribe to get regular updates. Thank you for watching.